Welcome to part 2 of the Cheo Pick Em series. We're going to do our first picks. So we're going to pick for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I'm going to pick two teams. I'm going to pick a number 1 team and a number 2 team. And we're going to track the records. So these are the games for Mondays. There's only 6 games today. Rangers in Cleveland, John Gray versus Cal Quantrill. Mariners versus Houston. What I usually do is go for the best pitchers. Best pitcher versus worst pitcher, or best team versus worst team. To make it interesting, I'm gonna try to not pick teams back to back, the same teams. So every other day, I'm gonna have different teams. So we're gonna compare Carrasco. This is numbers against the batters in the lineup. So you really want to go with teams that have seen a lot of the opposing starting pitcher. Like you see, Mark Canha got 8 at-bats. He's batting .375 with 2 RBIs. Francisco Lindor got 20 at-bats against Blake Snell, only batting .100. So got 2 hits. Got the Red Sox and the Angels. Thor versus Michael Walker. And I'm going to review what teams I pick after we look at all the games from Monday to Thursday. So this is the Angels. Boston's numbers against Thor. So this is pretty much what I do when I be betting on sports. Compare the teams to see which team's going to win. If you get all the picks right, you win money. The pick 'em is so good because there's no restrictions. You can pick any game. And somehow it's still hard to get that GI. My high streak is at 9. Every time I get to 6 or 7, I end up losing. It'd be on the days like today, Monday, that there's only 6 games. You always want to pick the best team, and they end up losing. The last time it was only a few games, I picked the Yankees. They lost. The last time before that, the Dodgers lost to the Pirates. So here we go. Javier and Robbie Ray. Feel free to comment on below your strategies. What makes you pick, what teams you pick in and pick them. So it's only 6 games today. It's not a lot. We're going to go to tomorrow. These are the games for Tuesday. Sometimes teams don't have their pitchers listed because, their pitching stability is not up there like other teams. Sometimes starters get scratched. It's Tuesday, St. Louis versus Tampa, Texas versus Cleveland. A bunch of pitchers pitching that's, not really the best pitchers. Kyle Wright. Let's take a look at this real quick. Atlanta versus Oakland. See, Cole Irvin got 28 strikeouts, and Kyle Wright got 60-something. And they've never faced them before. So you want to look at pitchers that's doing stuff like that, have a good record, good ERA, lots of strikeouts, going against a team that never seen them before. So they're really just going off of the footage that they got. And they've never really experienced, watching footage and doing something live is 2 different things. So here we got Minnesota. The starter's not listed against Tallien. Verlander versus Chris Flexen. It's a good pitching matchup. They should trade Chris Flexen to the Yankees. Yankees should try to get him. It's a shame when got these good players and they on shitty teams. I couldn't do it if I was them. Take a pay cut to win a chip. That'd be good. But anyway, that's gonna be a good game. And we got Toronto. Manoa's just on fire, 6-1, 198 ERA. Going against KC. And then we got Toronto versus Brad Keller right here. So you always want to compare the numbers to the pitchers. The game is good right now. They was complaining about the batting averages being low. The batting average is going up. People just got to heat up. There's a lot of pitchers out there pitching good. So you can't really don't blame the batters. The pitchers are really good. So what else we got here? We got the Dodgers and the White Sox, Phillies and Milwaukee. And a bunch of we're really looking for the best 2 possible picks. So whatever's not interesting, we're not even gonna look into it. We got Yu Darvish versus Walker, Mets and the Padres. This is interesting right here. It's gonna be a good game. The Mets just split a 4-game series with the Dodgers. So they looking like the real deal. Even though they got some injuries, when Max Scherzer come back and the ground come back. Really interested to see where the Mets go as a New Yorker. But this is Tuesday right here. So we got a couple good pitching matchups, a couple good games. Way more games than Monday. So we're going to go to Wednesday now. Click on Wednesday. It's the pitching matchups right here. We got Detroit and Pittsburgh, Toronto and Kansas City. That's a nice one right there. Houston, Seattle again. And we got Cubs and Stroman. Texas and Cleveland, Dane Dunning and Shane Bieber. Let's look at this one real quick. Crazy how Dane Dunning has more strikeouts than Shane Bieber. But, it's going to be a good game right here. We got the Braves against Atlanta. Some guy making his first start. Jared Cohen. So off the rip, I like the Braves. Nobody on Oakland ever faced Anderson. Got Nasty Nesta versus Chris Archer right here. It's going to be a good game. Nesta, of course, Tez's stats against Minnesota. Not really much experience over there. Matt Carpenter. Love seeing his name in the lineup. He's been so good for us. Hopefully his live card is really good. I think he's going to have some good live cards. He's got the best record in the league right now. Just haven't been able to get no live cards. I took Rizzo in my live pack on my main team. And then I got a diamond kind of Falefa in a Team Select premium live pack. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, back to the picks. It's Dodgers facing Johnny Cueto. I like this right here. They might get 7 runs off of Johnny Cueto. So it's the Mets, San Diego, Colorado, and San Fran. Take a look at Alex Wood versus Santazella. And San Fran against Santazella. These are 2 NL West teams, so they see each other a lot. So teams that play each other within the division, if their pitchers are, been on that team for a long time or been on one NL Central team and went to the next NL Central team, players that played in that division going to have a lot more at-bats versus them. So you always want to look at the interleague games or the teams that play on the West Coast that's playing against the teams on the East Coast. Some little tips right there. Just, everything looks good on paper. That's why we play the games. You got to play the games on the field. That's going to determine the outcome. Baseball is good right now. So we got Arizona and Cincinnati. Arizona's only 3 games under 500. It's pretty good. But we're not going to go there. St. Louis and Tampa Bay. This is going to be an interesting series. Got a good pitching matchup right there. Let's look at the stats real quick. Shane McClanahan, he's like a 74 base, the live card right now. So I was trying to get this video out before 12 o'clock, before the pick 'em block today on Monday. But, yeah, I had to do the pick 'ems for all my 8 teams. So, club battle started at 10 o'clock Monday, the new week for the club battle. So excited for that. But this is the Dodgers versus the White Sox right here. Tyler Anderson, Dylan Cease. We got Zach Eflin versus Corbin Burns. Beautiful matchup right here. See Yelich, McCutcheon, Jace Peterson. Philly batters. It's a nice one right there. So these are the games for Thursday. Max Fried. Always thought his name was Max Fried, but I guess fried to the max. That's my guy. But Fried is. Got Garrett Cole. Definitely gonna have to pick Garrett Cole against Minnesota, boy. There's no way. I actually knew Minnesota was gonna be like the best team in the Central. They just got a lot of good players, a lot of guys with things to prove, chips on their shoulders. So pretty interesting to see where Minnesota goes, because Chicago's going to get hot, the White Sox. Just as Boston's getting hot right now. Boston started off slow. They back to 500. It was Boston right there. But this is the games for Thursday. We're going to go to the picks. I'm going to show y'all my pick 'em record right now, 34. But Monday, we got Toronto for the first team and the Mets for the second team. And on Tuesday, we got Houston, Justin Verlander for the first team, and Carlos Rondon of San Fran for the second team. Wednesday, we got Atlanta and the Dodgers. And Thursday, we got the Yankees and Atlanta.